Peace be upon you. Welcome to the chemistry session. Separation technique is our lesson. The objective that you learn at the end of this video is explain one of the separation techniques used to separate solid-liquid homogeneous mixtures that's known as crystallization. Let's recall back. Complete the table of comparison between boiling and evaporation. The first one is evaporation, the second one is boiling. What is the aspect of evaporation? No bubbles, while boiling, formation of bubbles. Evaporation takes place at any temperature, while boiling at boiling point. And evaporation takes place at the surface, boiling inside the liquid. Matter is classified according to its constituents into two classes. The first one is known as pure substance, the second one is mixture. Mixtures is classified into homogeneous or heterogeneous according to the number of shown phases. Heterogeneous mixtures could be solid-solid, solid-liquid, or liquid-liquid. Separation techniques used for solid-solid are magnet picking and hand sorting, while for solid liquids are decantation, filtration, and centrifugation. And that used for liquid-liquid is decantation using separatory funnel. Now we'll start with the first technique used to separate homogeneous mixtures. Let us take the simplest example about homogeneous mixtures, which is solely water or water plus salt. Think about a technique that allows us to separate salt from water. Yes, take a second, think. Good. Yeah, that's right, by evaporating water. Open your booklet on worksheet 8, then read the name of our new separation technique. Yes, what do we call it? Good, it's crystallization. Now, let's read the introduction of worksheet 8. Salt marshes are pools with a little depth found next to the seashore. As you see here, next to the sea, they build small pools to collect salt. They bring the water from the sea that contains salt, and by evaporating the water, they are able to collect the salt that we eat. Can we benefit from such a procedure? Think. Yes, and this is used as crystallization. Consider a seawater sample that contains neither sand nor algae. What is the type of this mixture? Think about it. Good, it's a homogeneous mixture since it's made up of one phase. Number 2. When separating salt from water in salt marshes, water undergoes a change in state. Indicate the new state of water. Look, what happens for the water? What is it? Good, gas. Give the name of the change in state on which the separation of salt is based, either evaporation or boiling. Look, are there bubbles? Do you use a source of fire or use the sun and it takes place at the surface of the liquid? Good, it's evaporation. Now, what is the aspect of the collected salt? Is it powder or crystals? Look, what is this form? Crystal. The technique that allows the separation of solid dissolved in liquid by evaporating the liquid is called crystallization. Crystals derived from the word crystals. This means that it's formation of crystals. Give 2 examples of mixture that the constituents can be separated by crystallization. Water plus sugar. Upon crystallization, sugar crystals will be obtained. Copper sulfate plus water. Evaporating water will give salted copper sulfate. Suggest a method to accelerate or increase the speed of the separation of the mixture constituents. Good. Boil the mixture. Upon boiling, it will evaporate faster. Evaluation. Give the name of the separation technique that's used to separate the constituents of solid liquid homogeneous mixtures. Nice. It's crystallization. Which of the following is a disadvantage of a crystallization? It always requires heat, all the solid is recovered, or the liquid is not recovered. Yes, which one is a disadvantage or a limitation? Good. Liquid is not recovered. We couldn't obtain the liquid. Then crystallization is the technique used to separate the constituents of solid liquid homogeneous mixtures by evaporating the liquid and collecting salty crystals. Do you have another way to separate salt from water without losing the water? We need the water. Yes, think. How? Do you have an idea? Okay. Think in a way for the next period. Prepared by Amani Siblani, recorded by Amani Siblani, and supervised by Dalal Bayez. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.